What is up, guys? I'm back, and by the setup of this video you can probably tell it's a pretty laid back video. And I don't like uploading laid back videos on this channel because I think you guys deserve more. You guys deserve content that I put way much more time into. But I just absolutely had to tell you about my experience with ordering the OnePlus 2. And I know I said in the video on the second channel, don't be that guy, don't start your story from way back when you were born. But I think it actually kind of fits for this one. So I'll start a while back when the OnePlus 2 was launched. I hated it, absolutely hated that they called it a flagship killer while it didn't even have features like NFC, quick charging, wireless charging, all that kind of stuff. But I decided to give it a chance and go ahead with it. So I got my invite, had everything set up, had the invite waiting in my account, waiting for it to launch on the 11th, which is today. If you're watching this video the day it's uploaded. So yesterday the 10th, everyone knew it was launching today. So everyone was sitting by their computers at around 11:30 just hitting that refresh button over and over. And I was one of those people. So I was waiting for 12 AM to just buy my OnePlus 2, check out, ship, go to sleep. So I'm there at 11:30 PM on the 10th, refreshing. 12 AM reaches, nothing happens. The site doesn't go live, the OnePlus 2 listing page isn't even up. So I start browsing the forums and everyone is waiting. 12:30, nothing happens. 1 AM, nothing happens. 1:30, and keep in mind that all this time, 12:30 to 1 to 1:30, I was not doing nothing at all. I was just sitting there refreshing the page because I didn't buy the OnePlus 1 on the day it was launched because I didn't have an invite, so I didn't know if I had to rush through a bunch of people to get my device or anything. So I'm just there not moving, just keeping my eyes peeled on the page refreshing. 2 AM reaches, so I go over to Twitter to see if OnePlus said anything. The last tweet OnePlus tweeted was like earlier that morning, saying they would be somewhere in Paris or some kind of thing about Paris and invites, whatever. I didn't even care. So I turned on tweet notifications for OnePlus and I was just sitting there refreshing and waiting. A little after 2 AM, like maybe 2:15 or 2:20, OnePlus tweets out that their sale will be starting at 4 AM my time, which means I had another 2 hours to wait. So I went, took a bath, watched some videos. 3:50 AM, 10 minutes before 4 AM, I go back to the OnePlus website, go to my invite page, go to the OnePlus 2 page that someone shared a link that would actually be the page it would be selling on. So I start refreshing both pages. 4 AM reaches, the page comes up, the OnePlus 2 is shown as listing. I click add to cart, it says successful. Click on my cart, nothing. It's just not there, my invite is not used, nothing happened. So I go again, refresh, add to cart, the same thing happens. So I just keep refreshing and doing that over and over till, no lie, till about 5 AM. So I did it for 1 hour straight, no luck. So I just continued, and after a while, when I click add to cart, instead of saying successful and not adding anything to my actual cart, it started asking me for an invite. And I know I have an invite already in my account. So I decided to type in my invite code manually. I type it in, I click claim invite, there's like invite is already claimed. Yes, I know the invite is already claimed because I claimed it, but I can't use it. So I tried again, refresh, I did that till around 6 AM. So now the place is bright. Oh, and by the way, if you want to see like intermittent updates on what was actually going on at the time, I actually vlogged most of it. So if you want to check that out like in real time while I was there, I'll leave today's vlog link below in the description. So yeah, the place is already bright. I still don't have my OnePlus 2. I still haven't even gotten it in my cart. I'm sleepy, I'm tired, I'm frustrated, I'm stressed, so I don't know what to do. So I just tweeted out, this was 6 AM, I tweeted out, at OnePlus, can anyone help me? I'm trying to order my OnePlus 2, it isn't seeing my invite, blah 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 blah, all of that. So someone tweets at me and says, hey, what's up, I'm a OnePlus intern and I love helping people, I'm here to help, what's your issue, DM me. So I checked out his Twitter page, he has 20,000 followers and he's following like 100, little over 100 people. So I thought, this guy's legit. So I follow him, he follows me back, I DM him. I was like, hey, and let me read the exact conversation for you, hold on. He says, hello, first off, I'd like to apologize on this error on behalf of OnePlus. So I reply, thinking this guy's legit, thanks so much for the assistance, it's greatly appreciated. He said, can you please provide me a screenshot of your error? I am an intern at OnePlus and always happy to help. So I have no idea how to provide a screenshot because what's going on, a screenshot wouldn't really explain it. So I said, okay, so I have my invite in my account, but when I click add to cart, it says invite required. Then when I enter the code manually, it says already claimed. So I don't really know which step to screenshot. He says, can you send me your invite code so I can check with one of the technicians here, and a lot of our invites has been faulty and we apologize for that. And also I'll need your email address for the OnePlus account. So immediately I was like, why does this guy need my invite code as well as my email address? So I just replied, this isn't sounding too legit, thanks for the help anyway. I go ahead and I posted on the OnePlus forums telling people that this guy is probably trying to scam people, probably trying to take their invite codes and whatnot. The thread actually blew up, people started checking him out and realized that 2 days ago or maybe the same day, he was begging for invites all over Twitter, tweeting at everyone for invites. So this guy was definitely trying to scam people into getting their invite codes. So after I realized this, he replies and says, "Alright sir, have a nice day." So at that moment I said, you know what? I sent him a fake invite code. I was like, just in case it can actually be sorted out and I didn't trust you in the first place, here's my invite code. 2 minutes later, he replies, "LMAO." This guy is definitely trying to scam people and get their OnePlus invite code. So everyone checks him out, everyone reports him, all that stuff. He ends up in the same forum that I posted it, and he typed LMAO. I was like, this guy is crazy. So that's one thing over. I start searching through his Twitter profile and I saw he tweeted at this guy and said, "Hey, I heard you were having some issues with your OnePlus invite. DM me and I can help you." So I go ahead and I follow that guy and I tweet at him and I was like, "Hey, this dude is not legit. He's trying to scam people into getting their invite code." This dude says, "Yeah, I realized that," and me and this dude starts talking now, and turns out he's having the exact same issue as me. And a little while after, he tells me, "DM this specific person." I'm not going to actually call the person name here. I don't know if they would like it public or private, but I just prefer leaving it private. I DM this person, and of course I'm skeptical because of what happened just now. So this person asked me for my invite code. I was like, no, you're not getting my invite code. They were like, "Well, we need your invite code if you need us to help you." So I go back to the guy. I was like, "Are you sure this person is legit?" He said, "Yes, that's the communications manager for OnePlus. She is legit. You can trust her." I'm at the point where if I trust her and something goes wrong, the phone just isn't for me. If I trust her and it works out, oh well, I get to order my OnePlus. I actually don't care right now. So I trust her. I give her my invite code. She replies like 5 minutes later and says, "The code that I actually have is for the UK version of OnePlus. So I need to head over to the OnePlus UK's website and make my order." So I asked her, wouldn't that mean that it wouldn't ship to my address in the US? She was like, "Hold on, I'll be right back." 10 to 15 minutes later, she replies, and she was like, "Okay, we voided your current invite code, and here's your new invite code." I go ahead, type in that invite code, and it works. I get to order my OnePlus 2, and everything went smoothly. So before I continue, I just want to say to that person, if you're watching this video, you know who you are. I really appreciate that help, because as you probably heard already, from 12 AM to 6 AM, I was just there stressing out, and you were a really big help, and I really appreciate that. So now after I ordered the OnePlus 2, everything seems okay. So I'm like, finally I can get some sleep now. But being me and my paranoid self, I decided to go on Amazon and check the address that I have on Amazon just to make sure I typed it in correctly. And you know, sometimes Amazon generate this address that it thinks is your actual address, but it is not. So that happened, and I thought that was my legit address, and someone changed it and didn't tell me. So I DM back this person. I was like, "I'm so sorry for the extra trouble. I think I had done my wrong address when I actually checked out with the OnePlus 2. Is there anyone I can contact to get this rectified?" She gives me a guy's email address. I email him. He replied and said he fixed it. I was like, okay, everything is smooth. I can go to sleep now. I go to sleep. That was like 8 AM. A little after 8 AM, I went to sleep. Woke up a little after 4 PM. I was like, okay, well, that's done. I'm good. I'm free now. I can just continue my day like normal. I just walk outside by chance and ask my mom, "Hey, mom, you guys know I use a courier service called WebSource." So I asked her, "Did WebSource change her address on Amazon or anything?" She was like, "No, they didn't." So I head back to Amazon now, and I realized that this is one of those generated addresses, and my packages never reach when the address is one of those generated addresses. So I was like, wow, I have to email back this person now and tell them that I need it changed back again. So I emailed the guy, "I'm so sorry about the trouble again. Turns out I gave you the wrong address secondly, so this is the address I'd like it to be," and I put my old address there. The guy replies, "Devon, are you sure this is the correct address?" At this moment, I'm just feeling pretty stupid right now, because this guy probably thinks I don't even know my address. I can't order OnePlus 2. I can't do anything. I was like, yes, I'm sure it's the address. It was a simple error before. I kind of copied the address over from Amazon, which they generated, blah, 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 all of that. Up to now, it's currently 7:49 PM on the 11th. I haven't gotten a reply yet. I hope he replies soon so he can actually get that shipping address corrected before they actually ship out the device. I think there was a 10 to 15 day delay with the OnePlus 2 to the US countries and all of that. So I think I still have time. But I mean, for a phone that I hated so much at the beginning, just think of how much sleep I lost just trying to get that phone, trying to give it a chance. And if I hated it before, last night just added way so much to that. But I'm trying to be normal. I'm just trying to accept the whole thing and give the device a fair chance when it gets here. But message to OnePlus, if anyone is watching this, please get rid of that invite system. You will have sales for sure every time you release a phone, because your fans are pretty much like Apple fans right now. They are OnePlus fanboys who told me that they are glad NFC was left out because it was bloatware and all of that kind of stuff. So I mean, for you to say that, you have to love the company so much to actually back up when they actually leave something out of a flagship device that they call a 2016 flagship killer. Your fans are like Apple fans right now. No offense to the usual Apple users out there, but I know there are Apple fans who live and die by Apple. They treat Apple like a religion, and a lot of OnePlus users right now are actually like that, at least the ones I've been in contact with. So whether you leave your invite system or you remove it, you will be successful, you will get sales. So please, please, please remove the invite system. I beg of you, anyone watching this from OnePlus. So yeah, that's pretty much been my experience when trying to order the OnePlus 2. It was horrible, it was stressful, it was frustrating. But hopefully I get everything sorted out, and hopefully I receive the device soon and I can churn out some content on it for you guys. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching this video, and no, I don't have any invites to share right now, but hopefully when I do get my invites, I'll be able to provide some of you with invites. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. If you do have any comments or thoughts on what I went through, if you went through the same, leave a comment below and let me know that I wasn't actually alone. And in some sort of weird way, if it wasn't for this scammer guy, I actually would have still been frustrated, because the only reason I got into contact with the second guy who told me about the legit person was because I was going to tell him this guy who told him that he can help was a scam. So scammer guy, if you're watching this, I thank you as well. You seriously helped my frustration, and you did lighten up my night because I was pretty frustrated. So to everyone in this entire scenario, I thank you hugely. And to you guys watching this right now, thanks for coming back to the channel, thanks for watching all these videos and for all your support. Yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll see you in the next one.